Remember in the movie how he tried pizza, couldn't
eat it, couldn't do anything.
Right. It out. So it don't matter how much you see about life until you come here and you know about it. Then you're like, oh wow, I didn't know that, and then that's what helps the soul grow.
Produced by Juicy.
The Celestials, they go on, they playing life, and then we have what's called the Oversoul. The Oversoul is Terry and Jerry.
Everyone, look here. Quiet coyote. Quiet coyote.
They get us to where we're going. They make sure we know what the fuck is going on when we come to this planet. Because remember in the movie how he tried pizza, couldn't
eat it, couldn't do anything.
I can't smell. We can't taste either?
All that stuff is in your body.
No smell, no taste.
Or touch. See?
Okay.
Right. So it don't matter how much you see about life until you come here and you know about it. Then you're like, oh wow, I didn't know that, and then that's what helps the soul grow. When the soul is in something physical and it can attach its non-physical self to something physical, experiences help grow it. Same way how you had a seed, it wouldn't do shit until you put it in dirt, then it becomes something.
Right.
Right. The soul is a seed, and you plant it in the body, and then it grows. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Now you have what's called like the higher self, or the higher self can also be explained as a conscience. Everybody has conscience. Like how we was talking about all the murder and this and that shit. That is a disconnect from the soul, from the body, from the conscience, from the higher self to the love and the light of existence.
You're not just gonna let him die like that, are you?
My shoulder angel.
Don't listen to that guy. He's trying to lead you down the path of righteousness. I'm gonna lead you down the path that rocks.
That's how niggas can do that. That they're not connected. But everybody does. Everybody has that little voice in your head. Right and wrong ain't like a standard or something. It's something that tells you this doesn't feel right.
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 Like as a kid, when you throw a rock and it's for fun and games, you don't feel bad about it. When you throw a rock and you knock somebody upside the head and they start bleeding, you're like, ooh, I feel bad.
Yeah. And it's something that got to be developed as a child, because through age 1 through 7, you're simultaneously moving through all of your chakras. Every 7 years, your chakras reset.
What is a chakra? The word chakra comes from the Sanskrit word meaning wheel. A chakra is a wheel-like vortex spinning in a circular motion within the body. This forms a vacuum in the center that draws in energy on a vibratory level. It can draw in anything from color vibration to microwaves to energy and emotions of people that we come into contact with.
So who you were when you were 7, when you turn 14, which is, a dividend of 7, whatever problems you were having at 7 in that chakra, you'll have again. So for instance, if your child had a behavior problem at 5, it may be fine, but then he'll hit 10 and you wonder like, wow, why is he so bad now all of a sudden? Because he's moving back through that same chakra window. You move through every 7 chakras every 7 years. If you don't believe me, when you was little, you wanted toys, right? Then you wanted a bike, right? Then you wanted a phone, right? Then you wanted a car, right? Then you wanted a house, right? Now you want financial stability, wealth, mental, emotional, and physical happiness, right? See what I'm saying? Then when you go through your middle-age crisis, what you want again? You want big toys like big cars, right? Motorcycles, right? The newest phones and shit, right? You move through your chakra windows every 7 years. But that's why they call it a mid-life crisis, because the normal connection that a human will have with saying, you know what, I missed that window part of my life. We keep moving forward. You regress back and you get stuck in that window. You gotta start thinking about your emotions through life as physical GPS markers on moving through life. So when you go through something and you emotionally get stuck in that same feeling right there, think of that as a GPS location into that feeling, and your soul gets stuck right there on the emotional level. Meaning if you never move past that, even when you start doing better in life, the universe will somehow make all the atoms, molecules, and everything rearranged to take you back to that emotional hit marker that your soul ain't lifted and tried to move forward and progress past. That's why whenever you meet people, even though they may be a good person, they just always seem to be going through the same bullshit. And you be like, why are you still going through this same bullshit? Because emotionally their soul is still stuck and hasn't got past this certain trauma, and they're physically there. So no matter how good they do in life, they're going to always end up to that one place where they are emotionally stuck at. You, not on you. So whatever you happens to you, that shit is a reflection of what you honestly is feeling or focusing your most intent on. Rather it be good or bad. The universe don't know good or bad. The universe is like, you always thinking about money, so I'm gonna make money just keep coming to you. Or you're always thinking about self-pity, so I'm gonna make pitiful shit come to you. You could always be thinking about, man, I just wish I could do better for myself. Or I got all these dreams and aspects. You don't put no physical aspect because this is a 3D world. If you don't put no physical, nothing behind nothing, nothing gonna happen.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Now all the metaphysical shit on another dimensional plane, yeah, that shit is cool, but the manifestation of thought has to be made by physical action. I could think sandwich all day, but when I put an action beside it, that's what made manifestation real. I thought sandwich, I put little action behind sandwich, I made sandwich. That's manifestation. That's me taking a thought, putting little action behind it, and letting the universe and everything collapse everything together, and now I got a sandwich.